So here's a news story, exclusive, future Star Wars story spinoffs on hold at Lucasfilm. This is according to Collider.com. And I posted this on Instagram, and I think this, I don't know. I don't know that this is accurate. This isn't confirmed by anybody or anything like that at all. Here are my thoughts, real quick. Number one, I don't know that this story is. I really believe this story might be coming more from a place of testing the waters, potentially, by Disney/Lucasfilm, just to see what the response might be. Number two, I really don't know that if it is accurate, I don't know that this is really the answer they're looking for their problems. I think the problem with Solo goes so much deeper, and I think for one, I think there's a lot of there's fan backlash. Let's just be honest. There's a lot of stuff. If you just go on Twitter, it's just ridiculous out there. There's a lot of fan backlash, and there's also a lot of response from creators to the fan backlash that is just causing a lot of tension. And number three, looking at some of the comments on Instagram, I feel like most people, there are some folks that say, like my friend Drawn by Mark, he says that perhaps it's because a second tentpole movie feature in less than 6 months wasn't a good idea. Anthony Helmer also made a great point on the Instagram that he says, let the mystique of Star Wars return. What the franchise had over any other was the speculation of what would or could happen between films. Now that's gone. It's strategic to take a step back. I think that's some wisdom there. I think that's wise. But the Kenner Boy makes a great point as well, where he talks about how Marvel has not had this issue. And I think that also is a very valid point. Marvel seems to be able to crank out movies with great success. And even the ones that seem that they shouldn't be successful, like your Ant-Man, your level C type characters, movies do fine. They meet and exceed what the budgetary needs are. So I don't know. It's an interesting thing. I do think that this past 6 months with The Last Jedi, I think really, really made fans not excited about the next film that was being released. And I don't know how much of that, I'm not even talking fans. I think just when Luke, I wonder how much the death of Luke Skywalker, with just the basic fan who doesn't know Star Wars that great, but they know Luke Skywalker, when they see him no longer there, I wonder if they just checked out and said, not really interested. Or is it the idea that they know Han Solo's dead? Why would I want to go see a movie about a guy who's already dead? I don't know. I've seen that bantered about as well. What I do know is that what I do believe, I keep saying I know. I don't know anything. I'm not an expert. I'm just a guy that watches these movies and loves them and enjoys them. And I've seen banter and people's opinions, and I know that this Last Jedi had a lot of tension. And I do think that that there's probably more to the reasoning behind the failure of Solo than what I think Lucasfilm is owning up to. I don't know. That's what it appears to me. Could be totally wrong, but I think it's a mistake to not do any of the spin-off films at all. I really do think that if you've got Ewan McGregor willing to do the movie, a ton of fans are all behind that movie. I think they should give that one a shot before they push a Boba Fett film, honestly. I know everybody thinks Boba Fett looks awesome, but I really feel like the Obi-Wan Kenobi film, there could be something special there. Anyway, I just wanted to get that off my chest. Appreciate the comments. You guys are awesome. There's some great comments on there, so keep watching that on my Instagram. Go ahead and hit like on this if you don't mind. And then also subscribe if you like to get some various updates on YouTube from me. And you can hit that bell button too. I think there's a bell button for me if you want to get notifications whenever KSGeekMan says something that really makes no difference on the world. Anyway, thanks a lot.